Hello universe, Thad here, Thaddeus Wheatley. Actor, podcast voice supremo. Not my words. The words of iTunes reviewer unknown user 37920097613. So my friend Benjamin Hardcastle, the actor, he put out an APB, which of course stands for All Points Bulletin, although from the context of his message it seems that he thinks it stands for All Ports Bulletin. Sorry mate, but no. Anyway, he thinks that at this difficult time, it's essential for all of us here in the artistic community to do what we do best: entertain. Now, you might think this is a frivolous approach. You might think it's making light of a very serious situation. You might think it's a horrible idea. And if that's you, I've got one thing to say. It's Ben's idea.
Hello world, it's me, Anthony Warminster-Jones. Interesting name, I bet you're thinking, and you'd be right. There is actually a very interesting story behind that name. So, a little bit about me. I am, not to put too fine a point on it, I am what is considered to be particularly good looking. I don't see it myself, but beauty is in the eye of the beholder. And there seem to be a lot of beholders out there who are beholden to Anthony. And it is Anthony, by the way, not Anthony. It's not a big deal. It's just Anthony. Glad we got that sorted out.
You know, it's funny with me and Ben. We went to drama school together, but we've never really seen eye to eye. We didn't really get on. We've got a different approach to taking on a role. You know, I believe in a very text-based approach, following the clues that have been planted by the playwright, the scriptwriter, and then really doing the work to try and build up that character, staying truthful to the original text. And Ben has his way. Our performance styles are very different as well. You know, I prefer a much more naturalistic, nuanced approach. You know, trying to let the audience in. Remembering it's not about me, it's about my character. And trying to keep the audience with me on that journey with this person, this other person. But you know, theatrical is valid as well. There's nothing wrong with tricks. It's funny as well. Ben and I often go up for a lot of the same roles together, and I have to say I've been very lucky in a lot of those cases. Ben always says it's because I know more of the casting directors personally, and I've got a better agent. But I think it probably doesn't hurt that I'm quite a bit younger than him, and I still have much more of my hair.
I am an actor. This is not news to some of you. Yes, you might have seen me in something. It's a phrase that a lot of actors dread, but not me. I have trodden a few boards, mainly in schools, and I've been in a few movies. I've actually been in a scene with Liam Neeson. 2 scenes, actually. Supposed to be 1, but they cut it into 2 different scenes, so that's 2 scenes. I was also in a film with a Mr. Vinnie Jones.
So, Ben's idea, a diary. I've been taking this time, personally, to be creative. I've written a few episodes of my podcast, Crowley Time. It's called that because in it I adopt a character, kind of an alter ego I made up, called Tom Crowley. He's a kind of a sort of stinking, perpetually adolescent, alcoholic, rodent man kind of character. Anyway, check it out. There'll be a link below this video. Cheers for that. Now, I'm very fortunate to have a home studio, so I can still keep doing voiceovers from home during this time of isolation. And I have to say the work is still solidly flooding in. And of course, my reputation is such that I'm inundated, and people are begging me to guest voice on their own podcasts, and I'm very, very pleased to do so. Of course, Ben is also in a podcast, just the one. He plays the narrator. He's very good though. He's very, very good. I'm in it too, and Ben keeps telling everyone that he's the main character of that show, which is a reasonable assumption for him to have made. Personally, I just tell everybody, you know, check the billing if you want to find out who's the main character. But anyway, never mind. That's not important now. The most important thing is that everybody stays safe. So remember, keep yourself safe, stay home, check out Crowley Time, and be good to each other. Cheers.
I've often been told that I'm particularly good at reaction shots. In the movie I did with Liam Neeson, I played a character named Clint. It was the name I gave him. In the script, writers writing a screenplay will often, to simplify things, keep things streamlined, to keep track, they will give a character a more descriptive name. So in the script, Clint was actually known as Cop 3. Cop 3, that was me. Clint. Yeah. Clint was more of a strong, silent type, you know, no actual spoken words of dialogue, but that meant that I was acting more with my feelings, with my eyes. Directors will often tell my agent that I'm actually a better actor when I'm not speaking.